With more and more artifacts being added to the game, which require 5 gypsum to upgrade, alongside a matrix that requires 10 gypsum to craft, you may find yourself running low on gypsum orbs. To that end, here's my list of the top 10 ways to get gypsum. Coming in at number 10, we have the 5-person trials. Upon completion, you will receive 1 citrine gypsum. These have a drop limit of 2 per day and require 1 to convert into a gypsum orb. Whilst the trials are very quick to complete and offer a good gypsum conversion of 1 to 1, they do require a key to enter, which adds a cost. The trials also require a 5-person group to complete, with currently no group finder support. With Season 5, some artifacts were added to these trials, which greatly increased the number of people completing them. However, the number swiftly decreased once players got the artifacts. Overall, I would say these are worth doing if you see a group forming in recruitment chat that you can jump into, but I wouldn't go out of my way. At number 9, we have the Corruption Breaches. Upon closing a Corruption Breach, you will receive 1 Amethyst Gypsum. These have a drop limit of 10 per day and require 7 to convert into a Gypsum Orb. The breach needs to be level 60 plus, however can be either minor or major. The main reason for this appearing so low on the list is its conversion cost, requiring a massive 7 amethysts for only 1 gypsum. Whilst Corruption Breaches do offer other rewards in terms of loot, if you are specifically looking to get gypsum, this can be time consuming. One of the best ways to farm these would be to join a raid group. Keep an eye out in recruitment chat for people doing portal runs or a Murkguard chest run, as there are 5 major Corruption Breaches that spawn in Murkguard that you close as part of the chest run. At number 8, we have Open World Elite Bosses. Upon killing most level 60 plus Open World Elite Bosses, you will receive 1 Obsidian Gypsum. These have a drop limit of 3 per day and require 3 to convert into a Gypsum Orb. These can be fairly easy to collect whilst doing other open world activities such as chest runs or farming. If you're an elite chest run enjoyer, your raid group can quickly take down tougher elite enemies. Alternatively, if you are more of a solo player, there are plenty of named enemies that can be killed solo. One of the main drawbacks, however, is that there is a cooldown between drops for the gypsum of 5 to 6.5 minutes. This means you can't specifically go out and collect all 3 at the same time. The conversion cost also isn't the best, requiring all 3 to convert into 1 gypsum orb. Overall, I don't think I would specifically go out to farm this gypsum, but if you happen to see an elite boss whilst doing other things, it might be worth it to stop and take the fight. At number 7, we have PvP. Both OPR and 3v3 arenas offer gypsum as rewards. Upon completion of an OPR, you will receive 1 ruby gypsum. These have a drop limit of 3 per day and require 1 to convert into a gypsum orb. Upon completion of a 3v3 arena, you will receive 1 garnet gypsum if you win, and a 50% chance to receive 1 if you lose. These have a drop limit of 2 per day and require 1 to convert into a gypsum orb. Where you would put this in the ranks would depend on if you are a PvP enjoyer or not. As a player who enjoys both PvP and PvE, placing it at 7 feels right for the time spent versus the reward. These have a good conversion rate of 1 to 1, and as an additional bonus, gypsum can also appear as rewards on the PvP track. At number 6, we have Expedition Bosses. Upon defeating an Expedition boss, you will receive 1 Sapphire Gypsum. These have a drop limit of 2 per day and require 1 to convert into a Gypsum Orb. This gypsum also appears to drop from the Winter Runeforge 10-player trial. Similar to the PvP gypsums, where you would want to put this in the ranks would depend entirely on if you are a PvE enjoyer or not. One of the main benefits of this gypsum is that you can collect it whilst completing other dailies. Using the group finder, you can select random mutations to gain the bonus mutator cache. You can also complete up to 3 daily faction expedition missions at the same time. All of this will net you both gold and faction tokens. As an extra bonus, some of the level 60 plus dungeons, such as Tempest Heart, have repeatable quests that reward additional gypsum orbs. At number 5, we have the Topaz Gypsum Attunement Potion. Upon use of the potion, level 55 plus enemies will have a chance to drop Topaz Gypsum. These have a drop limit of 15 per day and require 5 to convert into a gypsum orb. The Topaz Gypsum Attunement Potion can be crafted once a day at the Arcana station. Before crafting, make sure to check the prices of the ingredients and choose the cheapest option, as some are more expensive than others. The main benefit of this potion is its versatility. You can simply pop the potion whilst doing other activities and get these Topaz Gypsums as an extra reward. This works especially well when farming other gypsum, such as using it whilst running an expedition. At number 4, we have special events. Diamond Gypsum are offered as a reward for participation in special events. The method of obtaining will depend on the event at the time. These have a drop limit of 6 per day and require 3 to convert into a gypsum orb. At the time of recording, we were in the spring event. The method of obtaining at this time involved interacting with joyous gift piles in towns. The method of obtaining from other events are generally of a similar simple fashion, offering a quick and easy way to get gypsum. At number 3, we have Trade Skill Aptitude. Upon gaining 1/3 of a Trade Skill Aptitude level, you will receive 1 Emerald Gypsum. These have a drop limit of 2 per day and require 1 to convert into a gypsum orb. You can gain these from any trade skill, be it crafting, refining, or gathering. One of the easiest ways to obtain these is from gathering. You can either gain the XP over time as you go out and gather materials, or if you have the resources, make use of the research feature. For example, at a forge crafting station, scroll down to the research section, and for only a few unusual ore, you can instantly gain enough XP for both Emerald Gypsum. At number 2, we have Sporecraft. Sporecraft is a relatively new method of obtaining gypsum that came in with the Elysian Wilds expansion. These are crafted directly at the gypsum kiln for various spore ingredients and have a craft cooldown of 1 per day. When these were first added to the game, it seemed unimpressive as gypsum was plentiful. However, as gypsum reserves dwindle, this now seems a lot more appealing. All of the ingredients can either be cheaply bought on the trading post, often for less than 1 gold each, or easily gathered. Simply get yourself a good stack of each ingredient and enjoy a quick and simple gypsum craft each day. And at number 1, for our best way to get gypsum, we have the Faction Shop. The Faction Shop sells a total of 5 gypsum orbs for 7k tokens each that can be purchased each day. This is by far one of the quickest ways to get gypsum. The main obstacle is having the faction tokens to purchase these. However, there are multiple ways to quickly gain lots of faction tokens. A daily random mutation bonus chest will award 10k tokens. Play as an in-demand role and get a further 1k tokens. This can be combined with the 3 daily bonus faction missions with some expedition missions offering 7k tokens each. If you are more PvP inclined, using the 3 daily bonus faction missions with PvP missions can offer even more tokens, with Brimstone missions offering upwards of 9k per mission. OPRs provide tokens as rewards, and the PvP track offers tokens from 5k up to 25k on some Track 3 rewards. So long as you have some way of obtaining tokens, the faction shop is one of the best ways to get gypsum, offering the most gypsum per day in the list. That's it for the list. Pick your favourites, or if you happen to complete them all, you can be collecting upwards of 24 gypsum orbs per day. As always, if you have any questions, drop a comment below. Thanks for watching.